So this is some of the homework from lesson 3. So this means find the measure of angle DBC. So I come over here and I go DBC. All right. I know something about these two angles right here. What do I know about these two angles put together? It makes that half a circle shape, Canyon. They're 180 degrees. What kind of angles are those, CJ?
One supplementary, two. How do we know it's 180? You said we can't be too sure sometimes.
Because that's a fair enough question, especially when it's 90. You can't be too sure because it's hard to tell if it's a right angle or not. So you need to look for this picture. When they're supplementary, you have a straight line. And so it goes from one side of that line to the other. It's on the same line. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So those are supplementary, which means they have a sum of 180. Algebra says to do this. We talked yesterday about angle plus angle equals 180. You okay with that, Macy? Does that make sense to you? All right, so remember this has a 1 as a coefficient. 1x plus 8x is 9x. 9x equals 180. Divide both sides by 9. X equals 20. If you got the answer of 20 and my answer key was different, here's why. It says find the measure of angle DBC. Angle DBC is not x, it's 8x. So you have to do step 2 and say 8x is 8 times 20. That is 160 degrees. Did that clear something up?
Yeah, I just forgot to do that second.
Plug it in, yeah. I'm not sure we had any examples like that on the notes, so maybe that's why. Would anyone like me to do number 11? Okay, so this one says find the measure of angle DBC. So DBC. Notice it's not just X, so I'm going to have to plug in again. What can you tell me, Brady, about these two angles?
They're 90 degrees.
They're what?
It's a 90 degree color.
Right, so what can you tell me about the two angles?
It's complementary.
Complementary, which means angle plus angle equals 90. Agreed?
Yeah.
All right, what's the first angle measure? I'll give you a hint. X. Plus, what's the second angle measure?
4x minus 20.
Equals 90. And now we're doing fine at CMS. I'm going to combine like terms. 5x minus 20 equals 90. Add 20 to both sides. 5x equals 110. And I'm going to divide by 5, so x equals 22, right? The question didn't say find x. It said find the measure of angle DBC. So that means I'm going to take 4 times 22 minus 20. That's 88 minus 20, 68 degrees.
Yeah, I did 180 degrees at the end instead of 90.
Okay, good. You just learned something. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn something, right? Anyone want 12? No pictures here. Ooh, we got a lot for 12. Okay. Angle 1 and angle 2 are complementary. Lily, what does that mean? So angle plus angle equals 90. Okay. The measure of angle 1 is 2x plus 7. That goes here. And I'm going to add that to angle 2, which is 4x minus 19. and that's going to equal 90. Whew, this looks like a lot, doesn't it? Doing fine at CMS. There's nothing to distribute. There's no fractions or decimals. There are like terms. I've got 2x and 4x. That's 6x. And I've got 7 and minus 19. That's minus 12. Am I right? You got that? Now I'm going to add 12 to both sides. That's 6x equals 102. And when I divide both sides by 6, I get 117. 17. Is that my answer? No. Let me go back and look at the question. Find the measure of each angle. Oh boy, that's so much. So angle 1 equals 2 times 17 plus 7. So that's 34 plus 7 is 41. Am I right?
Yes.
And angle 2 is 4 times 17 minus 19. Oh, what's 4 times 17? 2 times 17 is 34. 68? 68 minus 19, 68, 58, 48, 49. Am I right? Equals 49. Oh boy, I better check this because I think these are the answers. What's 41 plus 49? 9, 10, 90. I can check it, right? It's not a formal check. You're not checking it for me. You're checking it for you. God, I love this. This is so fun.
No.
Yes, sir. Canyon.
I did angle 1, like I did that equation like equal to 90, then I did.
Oh. It's just that they're each not equal to 90. If they were each equal to 90, that would mean this was 90 and this was 90, which would mean they're supplementary, not complementary. So just be careful with those words and think about this right here. It's sort of like a formula a little bit. Okay? Anyone want me to do 13? Oh, this was a tough homework, huh? All right, angle 3 and angle 4, supplementary. What does supplementary mean, Kiefer? When you do what with them? Angle plus angle equals 180. Okay, measure of angle 3 is 5x plus 22. I'm going to add that to angle 4. 7x plus 2 equals 180. Whew! Combine like terms. 12x plus 24 equals 180. Anyone want to ask me about that? Subtract 24 from both sides. I get 12x equals 156. And 12 times what is 156? 12 or 36. 12 goes into, yeah, it is 13. You're right. Now, go back and read the question. Find the measure of each angle. So is the answer 13? No. So angle 3 equals 5 times 13 plus 22. 5 times 13 is 15. 65 plus 22 is 87. Am I right? It's hard for me to do stuff in my head. That's why I ask you. Angle 4 equals 7 times 13 plus 2. That's 21. 91 plus 2 equals 93. And I can check that over here. 87 and 93, that's 10. 9 and 9 is 18. Woohoo! That was a lot of work, but I'm right. Who said what? Questions? Macy, are you feeling better? Was it just a little tiny thing? Just the whole page, no problem. Hey, as long as we learn from it, we're all set. Hey, I think some people needed a reminder of 14. How many people needed 14? Oh my goodness, I can't believe you forgot this. All right, this looks horrifying. So I'm going to write doing fine at CMS. It says to eliminate fractions. So I know I'm going to have to do this step. There is nothing to distribute, so I have to do that step first. In order to eliminate fractions, I need to have common denominators. And this looks like an easy one, 6, right? Brady does this differently, so you do your own thing, all right? So I know, but you do different than what I'm about to do. So I have to multiply this by 3, and I'm going to get negative 33 over 6 equals, I have to make this a fraction. So this is, so 6, 7, this is negative 7 thirds, and this is 19 6K, and I got to make that 6. So this is times 2 times 2. So this is negative 33 6 equals negative 14 6 plus 19 6K, and then I multiply everything by 6. I don't know how to add on to this. That gives me negative 33 equals negative 14 plus 19K. Add 14 to both sides. 19K equals, oh boy, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, negative 19. I get negative 1. The answer was wrong. Oh, I hate when that happens. Well, that's just wrong. K equals negative 1. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. This is a cursive K, like kite.
Right?
Right? Yeah.
That's K. Kite. That's how you make a K.
Jack just said that's right.
Jack, right? Jack.
No, it is right. R-I-T-E.
Jack.
Right.
That's how Jack writes.
Fantastic. So now that we've done so much, close your little books. No more talking. One of these is for Connor. First and last name at the top. Thanks for thinking that I knew the answer to your question last night. I was like, oh, it's recording.
Wait, I asked you a question.
Thank you.